afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Rich Hill gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's one down now. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A windup and the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. So now into the box is Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line. This team swung the bats well.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Brandon Lau, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And it's quickly 0-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Meadows stands at second with no outs. Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Joey Gallo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The next 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Voit has a play. 2 gone. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. Throw On to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap. Smooth, people. Lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
Next for New York, Rougned Odor. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. One, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ketel Marte. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Fastball well outside. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Three balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. This pitch is popped up. Voit has room in foul territory. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Randy Arozarena comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate now is Luke Voigt. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Full count now. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Bryant's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in next, Aaron Hicks. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hard hit ball to short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada fouled off. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. Third inning, no score to this point. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he grounds one briskly to short, and he'll go to short way to retire the side. Yanks lead 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Voit is there. He's got it 1 away. So with 1 gone now, let's take a look at the Rays' upcoming schedule for the week to follow, as we'll be here bringing you every game, every step of the way. Up next for the Rays, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Speared on the dive. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Alfonso Soriano. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Count now a ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Aaron Judge is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A ball and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in once again is Brandon Lau. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. One out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Next up, Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch.
0-1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
In now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The set and the 2-1. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Giancarlo Stanton is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Down the left field line and deep.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You can see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Rougned Odor.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball. Count 1-0.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line softly toward the hole. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Now at the plate is Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're not doing a very good job of hitting off the fastball today, which he said is a necessity in today's game. Otherwise, he explained, the pitcher never feels uncomfortable and believes he can get anyone out at any time. That hasn't been too far from the truth in this one, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rays.
Here's Chris Bryant now, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Here's the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's out number 1.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
No one on with one down, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Popped into the air, back behind second. Soriano is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. So next will be Willie Adames. He popped out in his first trip. The pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4 pitches. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Aaron Hicks. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder on the run.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Catcher Jorge Posada is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. On its Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the DH, DJ LeMahieu. Out in front of it, strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line drive base hit. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Outside, 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. One left for the Yankees. We are still scoreless. Ready now is Gary Sanchez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. And the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swinging bunt. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You got a full count. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
This one's flared toward left center. Stanton coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. To Voit in time for the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself in turn 2. Pretty smooth.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Rays strand just the one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now for the Yankees, Alfonso Soriano. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A windup and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, that's what the threat of getting a bunt down and the threat of speed does. It brings the third baseman in right there in too far to be able to react in time to that bullet down the line.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing and a flare down the line. Adames ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in there.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's ball 1. Fouled off.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He bounced out last time up. And And that one right down Main Street.
Down.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Count is 1-2 now. Odor leads off second with nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now the relay home, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
To 1-2 now. From the stretch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Meadows has it, and there's one away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada, is struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. And that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. He waits, now the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they score 4 times on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Yankees 4, the Rays nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Chopper to short. Torres brings it in, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The center fielder, number 4. Ketel Marte.
And now in the box, Ketel Marte. He grounded out last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Little chopper back to the mound. And quickly there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 17.
Next up is Chris Bryant, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on and you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Here's Randy Arozarena, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 4-0. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And it's fouled away. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss.
Well, side is retired as they make the play. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. 5-0 New York. So here is Willie Adames. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Willie Adames.
Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. But this lands foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Grounded weakly toward third, and that's the first out. Well, he really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time, and the show track data is in. 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder, and it seemed to make all the difference on that play. In now, Gary Sanchez. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Austin Meadows. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. The 2-1. Bouncer down the line.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Hey, not too many guys in the game have the strength to take a breaking ball and drive it out the other way. I know that one sliced just a little bit foul, but he's got to feel good about where his swing is right now.
The 1-2 pitch. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Here's Rougned Odor now. First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over.
Colin McHugh will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Into the box, Luke Voigt. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. McHugh pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Aaron Hicks. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Stanton at third. Odor at second with 1 away. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Fourth home run here in the early going as this lead swells to 7-0.
Pitcher making him move his feet right there. Probably upset him a little bit. He dug right back in, didn't lose his toe hold, and absolutely clobbered that pitch.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Arozarena is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays nothing. Now to the plate, here is Brandon Lau. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair, a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
The designated hitter.
As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Swing and a little tapper. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's ball 2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. 1 out, nobody on. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, behind the back. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Into the box, Ketel Marte. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Ramirez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Torres has it to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball hit you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have us.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 7-1 the final today. The New York Yankees jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Corey Kluber takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Corey Kluber. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Rick Hill. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes.